Need a fast $1,000 for an emergency? A penalty-free withdrawal from your 401k may be the answer. We've all been there. The car breaks down, the air conditioner goes out, the toilet starts leaking, or maybe your four-legged family member swallowed something he shouldn't have and requires a visit to the vet. Things you didn't plan for and certainly didn't budget for. Yeah, I know. You know you're supposed to have an emergency fund with 3 to 6 months of expenses sitting in it just for these emergencies, but you don't. Real life happens and you haven't built it yet, but you're going to. In the meantime, you need to come up with some cash and fast. Thanks to Secure Act 2.0, there's a way to get $1,000 from your 401k plan penalty-free. The act passed in 2022 with a provision that begins in 2024, allowing 401k plan participants to take up to $1,000 of emergency cash without the usual 10% penalty that applies if you're younger than 59 and a half years old. Taxes still apply, but not the penalty. Section 115 of the Act allows for the penalty-free distribution for emergency expenses that were unforeseeable or immediate financial needs relating to personal or family emergency expenses. And here's the good part. You're allowed to self-certify that you have a true emergency. You don't have to present bills or other documents to prove it. That should make for an easier and quicker withdrawal process. After all, it's an emergency and you need the money now. You're allowed one of these types of distributions per year. You'll have the option to pay it back and up to 3 years to do it, but you can't get another emergency distribution until you pay it back. This could be a better option than taking a 401k loan or a 401k hardship distribution, especially if your financial need is less than $1,000. To get the full $1,000, you need at least $2,000 in your 401k. The provision stipulates the maximum amount is the lesser of $1,000 or your vested balance minus $1,000. For example, if you only have $1,700 in your account, you'd only get $700 after subtracting the $1,000. If you have $10,000 in there, backing out the $1,000, leaving $9,000, well, that's more than $1,000, and the most you can take is $1,000. Your 401k plan is permitted to offer this emergency option, but it's not required. Check with your plan provider to see if it's offered. In 2024, workplaces and their plan providers may still be scrambling to implement this, getting the mechanics of the emergency distribution in place. Remember, 2024 is the first year it's available. If your plan doesn't offer it, there's likely a loan option or a hardship withdrawal option available. We'll dig into those in another episode. All right, does this emergency provision make tapping your 401k too easy? After all, this money is earmarked. It's supposed to be for retirement. Or will it encourage folks to commit to a 401k, knowing they could take part of it out in a true emergency? Let me know what you think in the comments. Is your emergency fund in place? Or would you consider taking $1,000 from your 401k in an emergency? In the meantime, I'll see you in the next episode.